Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're focusing on a device that kind of challenges what a broadcast camera can even be.
It really does.
The AIDA Imaging HD-NDI CBE. It's this tiny point-of-view camera built for IP and NDI streaming. Our mission is to really just unpack what makes this little cube so powerful.
It's a classic case of miniaturization meeting, well, some very high performance.
And the hook is that dual output, right?
Exactly. Simultaneous IP and NDI streaming in a box that weighs just 6.3 ounces.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a camera that's barely 3.5 inches long, but kicks out professional-grade video.
So you're getting broadcast quality, but you're losing all the broadcast bulk.
You are. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's dig into that. The core technology here is NDI-HX. For anyone who maybe understands video but hasn't really worked with NDI, why is that the game changer here?
Right. So NDI-HX is, you could call it the digital plumbing. It lets all your professional video gear talk to each other over a standard computer network. No more specialized SPI cables.
It's a bidirectional standard, too.
Yes, and that's key. It means you can encode, transmit, and receive multiple streams. You get that broadcast quality with, and this is crucial, low latency and frame accuracy.
Which turns a simple little RJ45 cable into a full-on video highway.
A video highway. I like that. That's a great way to put it.
And the physical design really leans into that simplicity. We're not talking about a mess of wires.
Not at all. One single RJ45 port handling the NDI-HX feed, but also your standard RTSP and RTMP streams at the same time.
Okay, but here's where it gets really clever for installation. You can use a standard DC input for power, or you can go with POV plus O.
And that, the PoE plus O, that's power over Ethernet plus. It means you can stick this camera somewhere high up, inaccessible,
Right.
and just run that one single network cable to it for both data and all the power it needs. It's a huge time and money saver on big installs.
Let's get inside the cube. What about the actual image quality? What's the hardware?
It's pretty robust. It's using a 13-inch Sony Progressive CMOS sensor, which gives you a really sharp, full HD picture all the way up to 1080p 60.
And it comes with the 4mm lens, but you can swap it out.
You can. That's the beauty of the CCS mount. You can put a wide-angle lens on there, a macro lens, whatever you need to get that perfect shot.
So speaking of shots, the source material points to broadcast, medical, education, the size, the tripod mounts on the top and bottom. It's clearly for putting cameras where they normally can't go.
For sure.
But if it's a fixed camera, how does something like VSCA over IP control really fit into the workflow?
That's a great question because you don't have physical motors for pan and tilt. But VSCA over IP lets you control all the internal image settings remotely.
So you mean like iris, white balance, gain?
All of it. Even digital pan and zoom effects all over the network. And think about a medical setting, a sterile field. You can't touch the camera. This remote control is not a nice to have. It's absolutely critical.
That's a real professional differentiator. Okay, let's pivot for a second to the business side. There's a really specific detail about the price. It lists for $450.
Yes, and anyone looking to buy this needs to know why that number is what it is. That $450 price already includes a 15% tariff that AIDA added back on October 9th, 2025.
So if you see it cheaper somewhere else...
You might be looking at an old price. It's just something to be aware of to avoid any surprises when you're trying to budget for a project.
Good to know. And for that price, they seem to back it up. Free U.S. shipping, a 2-year warranty, free lifetime tech support. They're showing a lot of confidence in it.
Absolutely. Which brings us to the final takeaway, really. It's that blend of broadcast-grade color with this tiny form factor we didn't even mention. It's 10-bit 4.2.2 color space.
Right. That's not consumer-level stuff.
Not even close. That's the kind of color depth and grading flexibility that, major networks and post-production houses demand. Professional quality under 7 ounces.
So when you put it all together, you have a camera that can output 10-bit color, stream over a single network cable with NDI, and be controlled completely remotely. It just fundamentally changes what's possible in these sensitive or hard-to-reach places.
It really does.
So here's something to think about. What new applications, what new kinds of storytelling or monitoring become possible when your full-featured professional camera weighs less than a can of soda? We'll let you mull that over until our next deep dive.